Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a business valuation expert in St. Louis, Missouri, focused on mediation and litigation. During this episode, we will discuss mergers and acquisitions and creating value before the transaction with Stephen White. He's an ESOP valuation expert and transaction advisor in Montclair, New Jersey. As a valuation expert, what do you see or what do you notice as one of the biggest concerns as it pertains to synergies? Like, do you see anything in this space?
Yeah, synergies, the biggest challenge that we run across, and I will use the group that we work with a great deal. Very smart group of investors, but oftentimes they overlook some of the benefits that they have in looking at just the product. And so where synergies fall apart is that they don't break down and truly understand the benefits that that company will be able to bring in. Synergies is about understanding where the combination of those two companies will work together in order to appreciate and value, not just having another item on your shelf. And so size, and I think where some make that mistake is understanding that size of your company equates over to a higher value. In other words, we've all seen the advertising of companies when they talk about we've been around for 100 plus years and we started off here and now 100 years later we're here. So the advertising behind that makes you feel as though they grew that company organically, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I wish our company, we could grow organically to that point. But the reality of it is that that was a number of different mergers along the way to get to that point. So they brought in a lot of different companies. And what we found is that when they overlook the true benefits of that synergy and they just want to acquire an asset to add on to what they have, those are the deals that you eventually see a couple of years down the road. They're selling it back off again because it wasn't a good fit. So you have to really go beyond the front door, so to speak. That's what I share. We got to go beyond the front door and see what's going on in these other rooms there. Because ultimately what you're trying to do is identify what their current value is based on the anticipated future returns, their net cash flow. Bottom line, you want to understand what that net cash flow is. Revenue does not always equate to value. So going through and checking through every single aspect of that individual company will help you identify whether or not that's a good fit. And I find that happens more often than not, that even though it is a synergy, it's a combination synergy, you're combining the two companies together. Problem is that there's no extra benefit that they're receiving behind it. And that's what we try to help avoid clients when they're making that decision.